Well, the president has dismissed the claim, saying it's a witch hunt. Joining me now is Kate Fisher, live from Washington, D.C. First of all, Kate, remind us about how this all started.
Well, it is a little complicated, but I'll try and do it as clearly as possible. It began with a whistleblower, an intelligence official who said he'd heard a call between President Trump and the Ukrainian president, in which he said President Trump had been urging the Ukrainian president to investigate Trump's main political rival for next year's presidential election, Joe Biden, and his son, Hunter. He was essentially saying to the Ukrainian president, you need to start investigating these men, and in return I will give you the $400 million of military aid that the US had already promised and an invitation to the White House. The Democrats argue that this is an abuse of presidential power, Mr. Trump putting his personal political gain above the national interest. The Republicans say it's all a partisan sham. So we've had this series of hearings on Capitol Hill, and that has all come up to today, where the Democrats said, yes, we have decided that there is enough evidence to charge the President of the United States with high crimes and misdemeanors. And they've done that through 2 articles of impeachment, one that looks at obstructing Congress and the other at abuse of power.
So what exactly has President Trump had to say in response to all of this?
Well, he has been vitriolic on Twitter, his favourite place to speak, as you well know. He's called this a witch hunt, and he has reiterated his belief that all of this is wrong and that he has done nothing wrong, saying to impeach a president who has one of the most successful presidencies ever, and most importantly, who's done nothing wrong, is sheer political madness. Well, he hasn't been in front of a television camera yet today, although he is due to hold a rally in Pennsylvania later on this evening, where no doubt he will use this to rile up his supporters, because just like him, they believe that all this should not be happening.
So, Kate, what happens next?
Well, this is still a process that is ongoing. Now, the House Judiciary Committee, which is run by Democrats, will formally vote on these impeachment articles. Then next week, that vote will go to the whole House, which is controlled by the Democrats, so it is likely to pass and go ahead. That's where it comes to the Senate, which is the upper chamber, and there President Trump will be put on trial. But that is where this could all end, because the Senate is controlled by his party, the Republican Party, and the Democrats need 20 Republicans to turn against the president in order to remove him from office. So it's highly likely that he'll be impeached, then acquitted, and then he could even be re-elected again in November.
OK, Kate Fisher with the latest on this, live from Washington, D.C. Thank you.